Most builders think that balance is what you focus on after the business is built, after the momentum is there, after things feel more stable. But sadly, for many builders, that moment never arrives, especially if you're the type A, and I might be talking more about myself, founder. You're constantly moving the goalposts, constantly are striving for more. And what happens is you never reach that point where you get to stop and smell the roses. You get to enjoy what you've created. If you're building something meaningful, you're in the right place. This is the IAM2777 podcast. I'm Gresh, and for over a decade, I've had the honor and the privilege of learning directly from CEOs, entrepreneurs, and business owners just like you on how to build. After recording more than 1,600 episodes, one thing has become clear. Success isn't about following someone else's blueprint. And as I like to say on the show, if you run your own race, you can't lose. Even when you feel the journey should be a straight and linear path, what I've come to find out is success is a lot more like a plate of spaghetti. So in this special segment and episode, I'm starting to curate and share some CEO hacks and CEO nuggets that I've been dying to share, drawn from thousands of episodes with phenomenal guests that have provided awesome value on the show, but also my 10 years of business experience as well too. These lessons are designed to strengthen the foundational principles that every business is built on and guided by a simple equation that we always go back to with our content. Visibility plus resources times connections equals success. This is practical wisdom you can apply almost immediately. So be sure to check out the show notes for more resources and next steps on how to level up. And of course, enjoy this special episode of the IAM2777 podcast. Most builders think that balance is what you focus on after the business is built, after the momentum is there, after things feel more stable. But sadly, for many builders, that moment never arrives, especially if you're the type A, and I might be talking more about myself, founder. You're constantly moving the goalposts, constantly are striving for more. And what happens is you never reach that point where you get to stop and smell the roses. You get to enjoy what you've created. In episode number 10 of the IAM2777 podcast, I had a phenomenal conversation with Ashley Bradley. It was awesome to hear how she helps her clients reconnect with their purpose, find balance, and ultimately show up bigger in their work and in their lives. What really showed up for me with the awesome conversation I had with Ashley was her perspective on how balance isn't actually positioned as a constraint. It's actually positioned as a multiplier. We as builders, we have this hustle mentality of growing and doing all the things and tackling the world. We think that pushing harder and harder and harder is the only way to actually grow. Think about it. More hours, more effort, more sacrifice. That's how you grow. But here's what a lot of people don't talk about. Over time, that approach often leads to burnout, resentment, or even a version of success that feels hollow at the end of the day. For builders that are working in the business every single day, this shows up in subtle ways. Maybe you're achieving milestones, but you feel disconnected from why they actually matter to you. You're busy, but your energy isn't ultimately where it used to be. And eventually, it starts to show up feeling heavier than it actually should be. And here's a CEO nugget that you should take away. When builders reconnect with purpose and balance, their impact increases, not actually decreases. Balance doesn't actually shrink your ambition, it actually sharpens it. You know why? It makes you be more creative in how you're seeking to achieve the thing that you're ultimately hoping to achieve. You don't think either or, you think both and better. You operate from an abundant mentality. When people are aligned, they make clear decisions, they communicate confidently, they bring more peace into the room. Ashley's work highlights that helping people feel grounded allows them to contribute at an even higher level. This connects to the human, the people pillar, how we shouldn't forget about the human part of business and the human part of life, how individuals show up, lead themselves, and sustain their energy over time. And here's a reflection question for you. Where am I pushing harder when I might need more alignment instead? The question isn't necessarily about slowing down, it's about redirecting effort toward what actually matters. In this episode with Ashley, we delve deeper into purpose, identity, balance, how showing up fully really requires more than just driving through things. Ashley also touched on helping her clients design lives and businesses that support who they are becoming, not just what they're building. If you're growing something meaningful and want to do it without losing yourself in the process, this episode is definitely for